Bear with me, y'all. I'm uploading just a few things that we need, and I'm glad if it's for y'all in here. Like, if you can, if not, that's fine. I just got some things to talk about. I'm just uploading a couple things into the dashboard. Oh, wait. How do I turn it in media? Y'all, I was trying to figure out how to turn it off. I didn't know how to turn it off after I set the loop. My bad. Thank y'all so much. I know I got ADHD. So I was trying to do everything that I don't know how to do all at one time. Let me put some stuff on Do Not Disturb. There's still some things that aren't uploaded, but we just gonna be. It's better to just come in and say what needs to be said, and then after work, maybe I could come back later and give some more information. But I truly appreciate people being here. Yes, Triple L, like kind of, kind of. So, bear with me. We're gonna have some interesting things that people should just do more research. And I'm gonna go through all the comments, and y'all get me back on track if you need to. And I know it's supposed to go earlier today. Let me turn my laptop on Do Not Disturb because it's clearly gonna keep going. I'm in the middle of a project deadline, so it has been the reason why it's taking a while to get here. But thank y'all so much for coming. It's gonna be so exciting. This is gonna be real news you can use. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be news you can use for real. Hey, Tommy, thank you so much for coming. I promise, you know what? I really want, even if people don't come in now, hopefully somebody sees it later because I think that this live is going to be very beneficial to multiple content creators, and some information that I think is going to change the game that Jay Wilson didn't have to ever do. He didn't have to kick it up like this. He could have just been, continue to come in here and performing and letting somebody call it out. But because you decided to strike, and then because on top of that you decided to lie, it's crazy. It's just, you leave me no choice. But luckily for me, I'm not a punk ass bitch. And I am looking so forward to educating him and giving him the mentorship program he wasn't able to deliver to the people that were in such demand of his information on things like tires. Let's do it. You should have let me I still can, to be honest. I still can use your stuff. And we're going to talk in detail about legally why, and then I'm going to get off here, and then we're going to have to come back late night because I got some serious deadlines I got to finish for work, but I could not push again. But just know, like I say, I'm coming on. Sometime it's probably the second time I say I'm going to come on. I didn't get a chance to check and see if somebody was live. So if they are, please tell me so that I can come back later. I don't want to disrespect anybody, but I don't have notifications set for everybody. And this was literally like the second that I would be able to come on. Baby, it's Mufasa. Bade Rico. That's Mufasa. Wait till you listen. That is partially why I feel like he struck my page, because that was the live where I was discussing how upset he was and playing the clips and talking about it in between, very transformative, about how flustered and frazzled he got the moment binary was mentioned, and his face never unwound. It stayed folded for the rest of the live. He couldn't hear anything else. He couldn't see anything else. He was just losing his mind. He's so... y'all don't even know. We'll some of the things we'll talk about later tonight, but I'm gonna get out the most important thing that is that he's been kind of doing all the last 2 days. First of all, he called me Samosa or something, like, yeah. He knows my name because he's the one that flagged me. It wasn't automated. And we're gonna talk about all that. We're gonna talk about why he should do more research and why he thinks it's intimidating to tell people. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Question Everything TV? What's up? Just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get to the bottom because y'all know I'll start talking and I will forget, and y'all tell me I'm like off live for 5 minutes and I won't even know. So yes, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all, please. Y'all don't know how to work anything. So if anybody has suggestions, please let me know. I will also be available for anyone who needs consultation that gets flagged by Jay Wilson. For free, pro bono. I just need to be able to let y'all know what he's trying to do with that. And it wasn't even a flag. It was a strike. We're going to talk about the difference between a flag and a strike. And we're going to talk about the difference between automated stuff and stuff you went out your way and what he playing with. We're going to talk about what he playing with, because I'm not afraid of you, Jay Wilson. Whoever told you that you had any sort of intimidating presence, something that shakes the table, you do not do anything for anybody. Baby, you can't bust a grape. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's just the obsession he has with you is so funny. It's so funny. I'm like, is binary Jay Wilson's Alan Waller? Is binary Jay Wilson's like professor to his Miss Parker? That's why he was mad. He was probably really mad because he seen binary in the comments. Baby, he was very upset. He's talking, I heard binary's over there and he's talking about me, but I don't care because I know I look good and I'm not insecure. Who said anything about... First of all, there's no debate about how you look. There is no debate. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. Whatever y'all do, I'm happy. I'm happy that you joined me. I'm happy that you're here. And I promise you, this will not be about y'all siphoning your money for tires or anything else that anybody needs. This is information for you, literally. This is not going to be the drunken stupor after a failed TED Talk that you tried to deliver people, which, mind you, this man used to be some sort of like a professor of e-marketing. And I've got some funny, like, this could be a multiple volume series, but we're going to come with facts. Room Shaker, listen, I live for Room Shaker because I peep game, baby. I peep game. I know what's going on with everything. I owe you. You're going to giggle. It's so funny because I am not going to, play any of his content today. We're going to be quick. If you need to go and come back, it's fine. Even if I'm in here by myself, this needed to happen because he has been threatening people with these strikes forever. And there's something to be said about it that people, I feel like has never been discussed on here. And I feel like it needs to be talked about. Yeah, don't leave. I'm glad you didn't leave. I was trying to figure out how to open it. Is this all the way from when I'm saying that? Sorry, y'all. I talk fast. I mumble, so tell me if you don't understand anything, if I'm talking too fast. All right, yes. If y'all didn't get a chance to check out my shorts, please look because that is all like I ain't like, makeup, so I put it together, but like I'm just extra, so all that. He is very good at playing stupid. Yes, indeed. What up, Christy? What up, just Roxy? Anybody was not able to see my well, first of all, let's just like look at the flyer. Like this is the full flyer. On the shorts, it doesn't allow you to do that at all. What up? What up? What up? What up? All right, yes, it's no debate. And it's so funny because I was going to take a little segment during this live to talk about some of the subscribers that I saw like talking trash and they're like about me, like, oh my gosh, this woman is crazy. Why they're in the chat with a crazy person. But I realized that half of them are literally doing to him what he did to Catherine. Like, if you really pay attention, it's like they want to watch the show too, and they know he's nuts, and they tell him little stuff because I know I was about to be like, because I see her, she say some stuff in here, and then I was like, I just was giving you your props some hours ago about this, so and I just said because she was like, oh my gosh, she's so crazy, but I realized that she must do that in order to allow him to engage, because if she says she doesn't agree, if she's not profusely going against me, he's going to have an issue. He only gonna bring you up there if you feel like you coming up there like Vivian, baby. Y'all don't eat. He let Vivian come up there and sing and do all this other stuff, and Vivian come up there and lie to us again. Like, and I don't trust anybody that Vivian is their best friend. And I feel like Vivian, you have hope. You can leave from that Stockholm syndrome. You in over there making prayer cross and being in there like not Rapunzel, who was the one with the Rumpelstiltskin. Like, he got her working like that, and he don't even like her. And I feel like it's one of them situations where it's like MAGA, where you don't want to admit you wrong. Like, you don't want to admit that you were wrong about somebody, so you feel like you got to stick because ain't nobody gonna take you. We gonna talk about the mistakes that you made, but you can leave. You can run. You can run. Okay. Oh yeah, the fragile ego. Oh my gosh. Even today he was sitting around talking. I ain't gonna play it. I can play it, but the point is that he tried to say, oh, if you need to use my content, this nigga tried to flag from like 33 minutes to like 2 hours and 35 minutes of a video, but you didn't watch it and you didn't even know how to flag. You don't even know what you're doing. And, baby, he ain't even ready for this because, baby, I got my briefcase. On. I'm ready to go. I put my court wig on, baby. I'm ready to go. I'm not scared of you. Whoever told the person that got stuffed in the locker that they were doing the stuffing is crazy. Jay Wilson, you cannot intimidate anybody. You're not scary to anyone. You are whack as fuck, and I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. This is the only time I'm probably not gonna play your shit, to be honest, just so I can teach you this lesson so you can learn a little something. Oh yeah, the flyer is yes. And it's like, yeah, and I don't have no chance. I'm not gonna be like Jay Wilson and say I don't watch. I do. I want to see it. I want to see how crazy you are, how you out here manipulating people out there, money and women at that you don't even like, because you probably still mad because Mark didn't want to leave you for his wife. And so you have this resentment that you go around, like every woman that comes on your panel, you say some slick shit. Ooh, look at your hair. That's that waiting to exhale hair. Mm-hmm. Yeah, baby. Woo, shut up hair. Like, you don't like nobody. You whack. And be sitting up there watching Vivian make baskets, and y'all both go around harassing people all day. I seen videos, and it's going to come. I'm just trying to get out here so I can get back to work. But I seen videos of you going stalking them people that was building your house that's as empty then when it was to studs as it is now. And imagine you're trying to do your work building a house. And every day some weird ass man is coming and sitting over off to the corner, probably crisscross applesauce, taking recordings and can't even help you with it. You're like, why are you like, he's never had anything to do. I don't I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? Let me put the other. Oh yeah, maybe this. Well, I'll play that one because that's audio. I want to get through all the comments first before I do that because I want to get right into the facts and the news that people really can't use. Not fucking tire salesman shit. Like, nigga, he was trying to sell them tires like Catherine said. He was trying to sell the bread. Yes, we're gonna be messy today. And don't y'all be scared of Jay Wilson. You don't have to drop down. Like, it doesn't really, like, it doesn't matter to me. It does matter. Like, I appreciate it because I know how sensitive he gets. And he said he's like not sensitive and did this whole speech about like, I don't care where people go. But ain't that why he got mad at Rodney? He's like, you're going over the Nest, you're going over Nest, you're loyal to Nest, you're loyal to Nest. And then he tried to change it to seem like it was because he was blocking people in his chat, and that wasn't the case. Like I said, I can always see the sides of everything. Like, people could be beefing, people could have issues, but I'm just not going to come out here talking shit because I don't like Jay Wilson because he is a fucking piece of shit. And I'm going to continue talking about it. And he ain't going to suppress my motherfucking rights, baby. You better put this on. What he watched the news tonight? He better watch the news today. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. He looks like a sprouted baked potato. I said, if you put some dirt on top of him, baby, you will have everything you need for the fall. You will have potato. You can make any kind of potato you want because that baby, y'all know what I'm talking about. Him and Toby. Yeah, it was. It was. I know, and I promise you, I have a very strange job where it's like I can't like plan something. Something will come up just all the time. Like, I had to put everything on do not disturb, and I'm probably like missing some shit that's gonna fuck me up. But that's okay because this is important. This is some Robin Hood type shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's weak. He said for 2 days talking about he don't know me, but I posted the email, and feel free when I'm rambling, go to the shorts page and look at the short that has the email I got. His email, everything like that. Because he did it. He went and found it, and you can't have not watched it. There's a difference between automatic and manual flags and strikes. And we're going to talk about how, and I just hope that you all will be like bold enough to stop falling for his bullshit because we wouldn't do it for nobody else. The people that sit over there in his chat, unless you're doing it because like, you know, he's like so delicate and all that, unless you're doing it because of that and you genuinely are like, they hate you. You bring out the everybody to the yard. If y'all are really doing that, y'all all need to be in pajamas and slippers at some sort of facility that y'all all share together. Cause you fucking cuckoo. And every time I see him and Vivian together, if y'all go look, this is what I want y'all to do. This is what he didn't want. Because what I'm gonna do instead, as much as I can, is promote his channel. And I will start putting in captions for anyone who has a question, the actual timestamp in the video reference of what I'm talking about so that they can go over there and see for themselves. I'm going to do like you were supposed to do in that pulpit when you're supposed to turn and look in the Bible and read it for yourself. I'm going to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to see it for themselves. It doesn't bother me. It takes me no time. Jay Wilson, you are nobody and nothing. And you think because you can overtalk people and you really can't, and continue to learn new words that you repeat over and over again. And the way that he speaks to people, they should be insulted by the fact that he thinks you're dumb enough to let that shit go. It should actually insult your intelligence and make you feel offended that he's fucking with people like that and don't even deserve to. You do not even deserve to. And the shit that you be talking is the difference between Harvard and National American University and Strayer. He got on here the other day, and I'll leave the time codes. Anybody needs anything, let me know. But that they're the same, and the only difference is just like it's harder to get in and all this shit. Your laziness, the fact that you didn't even know what the fuck you was doing when you made that strike, is part of the reason your ass should try to go to Harvard, and that's part of the reason that's the difference. And your lazy ass coming in this car every day, acting like you have something to say to people and entertaining motherfuckers because, and you think that you think they're in there like going crazy over you because you're just so fucking attractive. You ain't been attractive ever in your life. Not even the throwbacks are you attractive. And you gonna sit up here. And baby, listen, the reason that you're doing all that hoot and hollering all in the car all day and night, I don't know if you work for Shipt. I don't know if you're like going to choir rehearsal that's hours away. I don't know if you are just riding in circles because you're a psychopath. but something is fucking wrong with you, and ain't nobody fucking scared of your whack ass. You are fucking lame as fuck. You are the lamest motherfucker in the entire sector. You're the only one that after like 9 years caused me to get the fuck up and say shut the fuck up, because you don't shake a leaf and you don't shake a table. You're nothing. And the only reason it matters, you can have all that shit. Like, and just anybody that went to any of these, schools he went to, or take any of the shots that he take. And the people that do the GLP-1 should be looking at him, because I know it takes some time before you see the after effects of shit, but this may be one of those things that we're starting to see the unraveling of all that shit, because you don't have to go from live to live for him. Why aren't people offended that he will lie to you within 5 seconds? Like, eventually you gotta be like, stop playing in my face. Like, it's okay to change your mind. It's fine. It's fine. Change your mind. Take the red hat off. Yes, they were out there showing off their goatees today, Miss Toby. They were definitely, and they bother people so much. I know them people when Vivian be going in the barbershop and showing them, talking about say hey to people. Bruh J, girl. You need to get them to touch up everything. And you need to run up out of there before you be finding yourself involved in a motherfucking scandal. You know what I'm saying? Like, move along. I know you meet people at the gas stations and stuff. You be making all those stuff. Anyway, what's up, Roger Davis? Thank you. Let me try to get to the bottom. Y'all know, I wish there was a way like somebody could just like tell me, like, girl, you're moving too slow. Isn't there a way to like put the jump on the screen? Oh yeah, awesome. Okay, boom. Oh my gosh. If we ever end up doing, like, I might like have to do it on something that's like, can you do a members only that's free? Is that possible? Because if you can, I want to show you all one day, just pin it, the house tour that this nigga publicly shared of his home when he was like moving. First of all, the process itself was weird and creepy, but also he decorated. I thought I was looking like at a Red Roof Inn. He talk about Uncle Tim. Shout out to two people too. I know this is random. I got ADHD, so if you around here, sorry, it's just gonna be part of it. I can't control it. But I was watching 26 Jump Street. No, maybe it wasn't that. It's one of them shows. Courtney Vance reminds me so much of Honest Row. I know like Honest Row is smaller and everything, but like Courtney Vance looks like him, and Timothy Blaine looks like, when he was younger, he looked like August Alsina. I love Timothy Blaine's smile. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I think when Timothy Blaine smiles, the whole world stops and stares for a while. I love it. Anyway, that's just my shout out. Also because I did the Strikologist of San Antone, because I definitely heard that from Uncle Sam. Yes. Yeah, yep. Oh, it's more. Oh, yeah, you be in the Uber. Yeah. So what else is going on? This is actually an important note, because how can you survive in his chat? He literally goes from, people email me, they said this because I don't go watch them. They sent it in an email. Don't y'all be in my chat. I don't care what they're saying about me over there. I don't care. Let me say something to you all. I don't care who's over there. So if you keep dropping in my chat, I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. Priority, Lord, don't send me anything because I'm going to block you. And you steady telling everybody how this is how you find everything out. So what kind of weird ass toxic relationship do you have to want to be in to even be in his chat, unless you're playing in his face? And the thing is that's funny to me is he don't recognize when people are playing in his face. He think he the only one playing. But there's no way all those people in your chat think you're like as fascinating as you are. They are playing with your delusions of grandeur. And it's so crazy because I even looked up what the fuck you got else going on. And if you go back to his live today, I'll just say, go to the live where he's going to yet another tire shop. And then he's, brings Vivian up, who he doesn't even like. When Vivian gets on, he is exasperated and breathy and just annoyed with her, and only lets her up there because he has zero fucking friends. No time when he's in any situation for fun, for crisis, for need, for entertainment, is he ever surrounded by anyone who loves him. So fuck you, nigga. We're going to go into all of this shit. And I will talk about this. And I would love to go to a court. Like, do you know how excited I would be to have my binder for the judge? Baby, because the things that you have been doing out here, oh my God. If y'all ever got to go catch up on something, please catch up on my shorts. Like, please, because the point of them is that he expects the confusion and the word salad and talking in circles to fucking save him, and it's never going to do that. So now you got to deal with me without your shit in here, and I'm going to talk about what the most important thing is, which is this automatic strike that you lie about. So y'all help me get to the end, because y'all know I'm gonna shut up until we get to the end of this. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I know what to do. This is for anybody else that got ADHD, and I don't know why people are ashamed of that. It does not bother me at all. It certainly does not make me as idiotic as Jay Wilson. So I'm going to play this, just so I believe this is the one that has the words in it, just so I can go through and pull everything up on the chat and read it, and that way we can go directly into the whole point, because I literally can't be on here for like more than like 10 more minutes because I have to get some stuff done for work. So let's check this out. If it doesn't work, we just gonna tweak it. I might start this stuff over. I think I gotta do that. Oh, I need one that words on it into readers. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. We have to pull it up while we go through these comments. All I gotta do is I didn't know what I had it saved as, and this is not. But I don't care. Like what? I don't care what anybody got to say about this. This shit needs to be said. I'm a fucking freedom fighter.
Gentle beefers, it appears the ballroom has become rather unsettled. The tea has been poured, the ton has gathered, and this season's most unexpected guest has arrived. The receipts. A society where commentary flows freely, opinions arrive dressed to impress, and every so often, the chandelier requires inspection. Because the ballroom has one very important rule. The same standard used to examine others must also apply when the spotlight turns around. No exceptions, no special invitations, no immunity granted by confidence, popularity, or a particularly dramatic entrance. Now, some guests have mistaken a raised voice for a royal decree. How unfortunate. The ballroom does not operate on intimidation.
Oh, I'm talking and y'all can't even hear me. Y'all bear with me, but let's pull this up. If y'all can listen to this man talk to y'all about tires for 2 days, you can. I'm almost done at the bottom. I do. I like him too. Because he's just himself. I like anybody that's themselves. Like, it's so much easier to be yourself. Like, there's nothing you could ever bother me on. There's plenty of people on this app that know who I am. And I donate all the time. I just never really had a reason to drop down, because nobody is fucking irritating as him. It's not about what you have, what you don't have. It's about your character. He is fucking foul. He is venomous. Oh yeah, he thinks they like him. He's so confused. I don't know why you're so confused if people don't like you. You're an awful human being. You're terrible. You have nothing to offer anybody. The information that you say you have is a one vocabulary word a month situation. The shit that you don't even understand. Yeah, he is lonely, but I don't feel sorry for him because he's a piece of shit. But I mean, everybody should feel, and I really do believe that. I really don't get bothered by what anybody feels, because it's necessary. But he's full of shit. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's going to be very, very interesting. Thank you. Listen fast for me, please, because that's why I talk fast, because I'm trying to like organize everything in my mind and spit it out, and like I have to get everything out loud first so that it's the priority of what's going on. So thank you. I appreciate it, for real. Everybody talks about mental health like it's an issue, and it's not. Thank you very much. Always dry bagging. Go look at the page if you need any proof, or if you're looking for something. Don't even get me started when he had the same blood pressure medication that Brian had, and when he told Brian that it was ridiculous for him to be in a relationship or not want to be in a relationship because of a child, when that's literally like the top 3 reasons people like don't want to or have failing relationships. It's usually like money, religion, or like children not being on the same page. But the reason I think he has an issue with that is because he got an issue with Mark and his children. The reason he doesn't like women is because he's been in a tug of war with straight women, being the person dropping off fish plates on the side for all this time. Because how the fuck you gonna tell me that you don't ever see this man, and then the one time you sit on with us as you order the food, drive the food, and land with the food to the house that you're never at, he would be wanting you to sit on YouTube again. You're only out there like every summer solstice, and then you want to still be on here with us. You really should let me just keep playing the content because this is so easy. What up, JJ Wins? What up? Like, what? Listen, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and the thing is he doesn't think that he looks crazy. Like he doesn't think I see no difference when people say that other people are unraveling. And yes, I called out the other person because I don't like that when people like take money and they like saying some crazy shit. Like you out here like if I'm out here supporting a true crime documentary and you trying to take people money, but then when people offer you money, you say it's not about the money and you spend 55 hours on here like, you know what I'm saying, playing instead of like pursuing and stuff just don't start adding up. It's like I don't know why people aren't offended with playing dumb. Like with people requiring you to play dumb. My biggest pet peeve is people insulting my intelligence. So it's like the fact that anybody like Catherine found out online that like we can look up court records. She thought you had to be in the FBI for it. If you don't believe me, go watch the short. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you cannot enable people, even if you're trying to help them, and you cannot listen to somebody like Jay Wilson talk about helping somebody else when the man needs help. All he did was learn how to try to enunciate, and you can see what he does. Go back to Jay Wilson's live, scrub through to where Vivian comes on, and he's sitting outside a Quick Trip having him a picnic, looking all around, trying to find at least one person that thinks he's got a nice little outfit on, and he's eating that sandwich, right? Even if you scroll back, at first I thought he was like working in an Amazon warehouse. There's all this background noise. And then he went into somewhere, he's like, I'm hearing all this beep. He's like, 960 calories. And he goes, sits outside by himself like he does any other time. Now he's getting something changed. Usually when you need something, you're dropping off a car, you need somebody to pick you up. You got all them damn siblings and a boo of all these fucking years, and you are always alone. You are not going to sit here and twist everything up and act like somebody's just supposed to let you like the shit that people are doing in his chat is giving very carbonation. It's giving very like you know that all this stuff is foul, but you are like sitting in it for whatever reason. Y'all do know that they have like if you like Catherine and you got like a pastor kink, they got stuff for that. If you like to be abused and toxic shit, they got shit for that. Just do that. Don't support this man. Like he literally will go from saying he cannot help somebody with $50 to asking you for $250. Like at what point you wouldn't let your electric bill do that? The fuck? You would not let your electric bill do that. You would not let somebody that is a fucking dweeb be sitting here acting like he's all of that. You would not go to school and let somebody that is whack act like he the most popular person. Like he acts like Kip from Napoleon Dynamite. He definitely does. He definitely does. Like, yeah, companionship, because literally, y'all, you cannot tell me. I mean, we're all using our common sense. This is another good point. I'm not even gonna look at my notes yet because this is all bringing up the good points. You cannot tell me that he is not, first of all, mostly an employee because who can deal with him? He is that person at work doing all kind of shit all the time. That dude in the blue plaid polo on the phone, talent snitching. You are not likable. People don't like you because you're fucked up. That's why I'm like, I literally am not like a bad person. I mean, I don't want to say because that always sounds like, but like, it doesn't bother me that people are at whatever place they are and they're doing whatever the fuck they're doing, as long as they're being honest and they're not taking advantage of other people and expecting us to be a part of this play that they putting on. Like, I'm not with that shit. Always projecting. And he said today he was projecting. He said he didn't know who I was. I'm gonna pull up the document of where he said it. What up? What up? What up? What up, Virginia Redbone? Let's go. All right. Yes. Yes. She needs it. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Everything is alone. You're telling me somebody spent all this money to get you a diamond and then they sent you on your way and they're never around when you need stuff that costs less than a diamond? Like, it's just the stuff that you're playing in our face. But anyway, this is the most important thing. Okay. We're going to talk about this whole automatic strike thing, because the last 2 days, and y'all can go on my shorts and see, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I got no reason to lie. It doesn't bother me. But he's been saying that this automatic strike is going to take me down and shit. And like, I'm supposed to be scared about it. Like, do y'all know that if he actually did the smallest bit of research, he's always telling people about like emotional intelligence and all this other stuff. Like, you don't know what you're talking about because you can't strike me. You want to know why? We're gonna break it down, and y'all can ask me for whatever proof you want for any fucking thing. Like, it is, hold on 1 second, they're texting me from work. Oh, hold on, y'all, 1 second, this is important. Okay. Okay, I'll respond after. Let me get through this because this is my job. But okay, so basically the thing is, he's been saying the claim to fame is that this was an automatic strike, that he used AI to go in and make the strike for me, that he didn't have anything to do with it. He didn't see me, he didn't listen to me, he didn't hear me. Let me start with the first issue with what he did. I'm not going to pull it up here because I'm trying to make a point. But if you later go, to my shorts, you will see where I put the screenshot of the email that came through. It is impossible to do it that way because copyright claims are different than copyright strikes. So we are going to have a lesson on why he think he's shaking the table and he cannot shake the table. He cannot afford to shake the table, and he has no prerequisite to shake the table, because at the end of the day, this is not about whether or not like I did something wrong. I did not do something wrong, because free use, fair use, you can do commentary between stuff, you can play stuff. And if anybody actually saw that live that I had of him being drunk, I was not just playing it. Copyright claims are for when you are like, basically, I got a copy of Friday and I'm airing it, or I'm making money off of it, or I'm like selling it, or you had this and now I'm turning it into a play. It's not when someone literally is transforming the work. And I am definitely always transforming the work because I don't like you. So what I'm saying is critique and criticism in my favor. So you don't even understand that people can use the stuff that they find. What they think that they're doing is coming at you and telling you that they're going to strike you. And then there's all this stuff about, then they'll file it. File it. Y'all want to know how much it costs to file a copyright claim lawsuit? I'm trying to help Jay Wilson here too. I know he's already in here, but y'all let him know that I'm trying to help him. And it's fine if he wants to go spend his money, because if y'all Ryder lives, we're spending money on the motherfucking tires. Wait till y'all see how much he gonna have y'all spending for these copyright claim lawsuits. And the main thing is you can't, because you have to have your video or whatever the material is copyrighted with the government at least 3 days before or prior to you filing the copyright claim. He does it so that he thinks people are going to be intimidated, and he thinks people are going to be scared because they got their information. I don't give a fuck if you got my information. You're going to still be embarrassed. I don't care about that. So all of that shit that you sit up here saying, and you said it was automated. When you get it automated, it's called a copyright claim. The email will look completely different. It will say it's detected. It's a copyright claim. When you go and manually file it, it says the name, it says the person's email address, and it says the bracket that they're supposed to put where their stuff is filed. Let me help you out, Jay Wilson. You're never, ever, ever going to win that, because you put the damn bracket from like 3 minutes to 2 hours and a half. I did not just play your shit all the way through, but you don't read for comprehension. You don't have emotional intelligence. You were online today talking about how horrible it was that people flagged somebody's channel and struck somebody's channel, and you had just did it. You had just did it. I don't believe a fucking word that comes out your mouth. You are fucking nuts. You are not even I like somebody a little crazy. You are not even good nuts. Yeah, exactly. And then feeling like, yes, he's absolutely, and he's not only bipolar, he's so much more than that. And I encourage him, if he wants to go ahead and look at the Akilah Hughes and Carl Benjamin copyright trial, so he can know that this is useless. He also would have to pay for a lawyer down in Georgia, I'm in Georgia. So he would have to pay for a lawyer in Georgia to represent his case, which is fine. It will cost between, let me tell you the amount, 150,000. It can be up to $150,000 just for him to claim it. If he doesn't have $250 for his tires, I doubt he has $150,000. It's, he can try to file something, but like it's useless. He just wants people to be scared. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because I believe I can fight it. Like, yeah, he can't. This is the thing. His only options. This is why it's important to like sit and like research, because he has not done it. He just thinks he can strike people and people are scared, and that people are just gonna believe it was like some metal detector coming around finding people. But that's not the case. You had to go and specifically clip and say what you watched, and you claimed 3 hours. Do you know how much you could get in trouble for perjury for that? Because it has to be the consistent content, no change, no alterations, no commentary, nothing. You put the whole thing. That's a false copyright claim, baby. Not only is it a false copyright claim, but look at the laws of when copyright claims, or how copyright claims exist. You will not win that. You will not win it. I'm on your ass, and I'm gonna keep being on your ass. Just like you sit and talk about everybody else, and you air their stuff, and you get money off their stuff, and you do all this bullshit. I will absolutely continue to be on your ass. Not only that, you it takes 4 to 6 months for you to get this stuff registered. You did it. It's on my page. You can't lie about it. That is literally the first order of business. Do not lie about any of that. He asked everybody for proof of everything this morning, but he didn't have any proof for anything. He had he was putting his phone in airplane mode every time even Vivian would ask him a question about something because he's nervous. He puts that, and then y'all, he left his phone in the car while the tire people was in there, and he was on YouTube, and Vivian couldn't hear him, and the tire people got on the live to try to help him out because it was all playing in his car while he was getting that tire change that he said he was getting changed yesterday. Failed gastric surgery. He is overdosing on GLP-1s. There's nothing wrong with GLP-1s. He's deciding which ones. That's why he always looks shriveled up and all that shit when he's on anything, when he's on live anytime. You're sitting in the car the whole time and don't have anywhere to go. Yeah, he thinks he's the smartest. This is what he did. I think that's also why he pursued the church, because he thought that if it was a vulnerable space. I think it started with him trying to prove that he was straight. And then it ended up being like a vulnerable space that you could kind of prey on people that are in a moment that want to give and want to, help out. It's like, honestly, how Catherine talks about working in those home care places, because that's a whole nother conversation. But I honestly am scared of Catherine. Not scared like that, because I'll bop you, baby. And I want to. I'm on your side if it's you versus Jay Wilson, even though y'all both a little off. But that shit she was saying on that live about sick people, I have it. I'll post it. If I get a members only, I can make it free and I'll post it. I mean, I can put it up anyway. I can put it up tonight. But that's what, like, the thing is, I get sympathy, I get empathy, I get helping, I get support. I get it when you are not fucking playing in my face. Like, I posted the story about the poison. I posted the story about this. And I also saw a story recently where that lady that's like the man's wife said the same thing about her uncle being like a retired cop. It was the same story she told the other day. And I feel like I didn't volunteer to be in the story. And I feel like she's writing it with us and we part of it. And I don't like that because it feels like trapped in the closet, but it's not good. Oh my gosh, he will. He'll make them. He was gonna put that goatee to work, baby. He got that girl working so hard when you could be pursuing most. Yes. Oh my gosh, Mark does not exist. You gonna tell me that he wouldn't criticize anybody else that had a situation like this? If anybody else was like dating somebody for 5, 6, 7, all these years and could not ever, nobody ever came in the camera and like claimed them and all this stuff, that he would not be picking on them. He's gonna pick whatever point he's at and make it the flag post. Like, that's what he does. And I don't know if I finished this thought, but if you go back and watch the video of him eating, watch how he, in between his eating that sandwich, and now if he wasn't on camera, he would have said it was yogurt. But watch how he does the same thing in between each time he eats, and then he folds up the motherfucking paper so weird at the end. Like, he spends like a good 30, 45 seconds, like neatly folding the empty Raptor. Like, he has OCD. And that wasn't even the, this is what I was going to talk to him about. Yes, he looks 75. He's crazy. He is. He gave himself more than they told him to give because he wanted her to get that weight off. And that's why he'd be sitting all in the fetal position, sitting up in the car all day and night. And the first time he even brought damn Lyric along for all this driving was when people was talking about how he didn't even like the dog. He's just trying to find anything that's going to make people want to have a conversation with his ass. He never likes it. People that have dogs they like play with them, bring them up, like all the time. Look at Uncle Tim and Sweeney. We hear about him all the time. Yes. And he's been talking about forever. And I put them pictures up of him on that scale because he's obsessed with it. He's obsessed with his face. He's obsessed with that scale, obsessed with that hair. 7 fake years. Who do y'all think would be able to deal with him in a relationship conversation or even a job? They wouldn't, because he's not reasonable. It doesn't matter if he has evidence or not. Yes. I don't think he is, but I do have a theory that like he pays for shit. And that's why he also continues to bother us on YouTube, because he's paying for shit. Nobody will like hire him full time because he's intolerable to work with. He's a Karen. And then he tries to use this to like fucking trick with Mark. And that's what he's doing. He's trying to play like an older dude that got like some. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. I got to answer this real quick. It's literally going to take me 2 seconds. All right, sorry, I didn't even need that long. I just had to tell them, give me a second. Okay, I got 5 minutes, y'all. I got to get to it. So this is, let me pull back up my Jones. Where is it? I literally just have my hand. Y'all, hold on 1 second. That's all right. I got it somewhere else. I don't even need it. So this is what we're gonna close out on. I'm gonna have to come back later because I really do gotta finish some stuff for work. But yeah, this morning, this is my message to people. Don't take any gifts from motherfucking Jay Wilson. Like, he has been talking about that shit he gave Brian forever. He doesn't want to do anything for anybody. He only does it when it causes attention. He's been talking about forever. And this morning he said he was going to help somebody get to 1,000 followers and he was going to take credit for it. Like, it's ridiculous. So he brought up, and funny thing, he brought up Awkward Black Girls today. It's so funny because I cracked up because I was on that show. So it's like, I wonder if he saw me. He always makes these references to Awkward Black Girl, and I'm just like cackling because, nigga, you the fan. You just don't know you the fan yet, and somebody need to bring you to the light. So when we get on a little bit later, we're going to talk in more detail about, and I'll pull up the visuals of the regulations of copyright strike versus flag, why it will never work, why he can't afford it, why he wouldn't even have a case if he could afford it, and why I'm not worried about him. And he will never scare me because you ain't never been nobody fucking scary. You fucking dress like Stuart Little, look like a fucking California raisin in the face. You dress like a motherfucking Berenstain Bear. Ain't nobody give a fuck about you. You whack. I spend more time in my day worrying about where the fuck you might be pretending to go to work. Like, unless you are like spinning cotton candy or fucking like working at a carnival or face painting or shit, there's no rhyme or reason why your hours or your fucking wardrobe from day to day. You are fucking, you look like you work at fucking Deb or something. You be doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, you bother people constantly. Nobody has ever shown any ability or desire to be around you except for people that obviously are desperate for attention. And this morning when he was holding his purse, that after he ate, he was telling everyone not to strike the woman's page. I think he was talking about Catherine. So today, when you all go back and watch him OCD eat his meal and watch him fold everything up creepily and look all around like people are paying attention to him and wear his bag outside of the Quick Trip while he eats his sandwich, watch how he pleads with people not to strike somebody's page. You know what I'm saying? He pointed out verbiage that I used in the email about educational use because I fought back on that claim. Yeah, and I had to sit and watch them two peanut ass head people looking like they were sitting in a nursing home. You know what I'm saying? And Vivian saying he don't talk about people or worry about people. Like, you're a fucking mascot. I'm sorry, but you are. And I don't like, it's just whack that we sit up here acting like it's fine. Like, Jay Wilson sitting up here dressing like he work at the chocolate factory, like he's trying to pass it down. You know what I'm saying? And then when he does go to an interview, he look like some shit Will Smith put on In the Pursuit of Happiness or some shit, like some wrinkled up thrift store unpressed situation. And what else I noticed is you are fucking filthy because you was in that turtlenecked up pink comforter in your bed. In that other clip that I have where you got that pink comforter looking like you went to the Met Gala up to your throat. And you can tell you have on that same black tank top under it. And then like hours and hours and hours later, you taking us to the fish restaurant in that same tank top, and then on to the Mark's house hours away, and then on to sitting in there and still being on live with us. Like, wouldn't somebody like miss you and want to spend time with you, or be like, yo, get off your phone all the time? You are whack. Yeah. So, yeah. So I'm just going to tell you that bring a bitch, and that's like volunteering to come down to the police station to clear your name. You're on tape, nigga. You're not intimidating. You don't even know what the laws are. You cannot win that. You would never win it. You literally also like plagiarized because you said that I used it for all these fucking hours. And which means you sat there and you watched it for all them fucking hours and you don't know who I am. You don't have to know I'm you're nobody I want to know. But I'm gonna have to come back a little bit later because I haven't even touched the surface. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can continue to go to Jay Wilson's, give him whatever like bait he needs, to like answer questions because he needs to be, you know what I'm saying? But if you're taking offerings for your tires, I doubt you want to pay for court games. And if you want to, let's go, baby. I'm not scared of you. Yes, he has a food addiction. The way he ate today, baby, I'm gonna read these comments and then I got to go get this stuff together. He eats like a motherfucking dog and don't give his dog nothing. The only time he even had the damn dog with him was that day after we was talking about how he didn't really like the dog. And all of a sudden lyrics in the back and it's like an awkward conversation. Like, you don't like animals. You don't fucking like people. You just need somebody. And then he got on that drunk like live with his collar all stretched out, looking like he been fucking rolling in the dirt. All the time. All he does is talk about food, calls ice cream, yogurt, calls fried chicken salad. He does all that shit all day. Yeah, yeah. He's still trying to bait him because there's no way. This man never wants to be featured by you. Yeah, I do think he's starving himself. Or like I think he's overdosing on GLP-1s to try to get him to work faster. Because he never could. We always see him pull up to the gym and park in the parking lot and talk to us, but we never see him like really working out. He ran that like one time and it was weird. Yep. Don't take nothing from him. He is depressed. He is like, that man think he fooling somebody, but he keep fucking with people. We're gonna keep fucking with him. You cannot tell me I'm supposed to feel bad when he carrying on like this. Oh my gosh, it was just like Mr. Brown. I like Pee Wee Herman, but I do not want that motherfucker around me at all. I mean, he kind of acts like it. Yes, she's his beard, and she has one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then he lied. I had another clip over because he said he didn't go to Vegas because of Vivian's mom, and then he like made up some other excuse later. Whatever. He can't stand Vivian. He'd be like, "Okay, Vivian. Oh, well, okay. I see you, girl. Yeah, but you looking good." He does not like her at all. You better be scared. Somebody gonna start fucking with him. He not tough. He not big and bad. And he thinks he's so tough. And it's so funny. Like, I would love to go to court with you, Jay Wilson. I would love to see you there. We can't dress alike. We can't match. Yeah. The fuck? And then he just lies. Y'all like people playing with y'all? Same clothes all the time. Don't even iron them. Dress like something you put on your dog. Oh my gosh. That day he went over Mark's, go back and watch that live. He has the white tank top under and he kept looking down, trying to like cover it up. Then he'll pretend his signal fucking drops all the time. The other house, the Boo's house. I gotta go to Boo. Oh, Boo might call. Why was Boo not trying to help you with your tire and like at least keep you company? We have to like, we're not in a relationship with you. Choose the drinks, crunching, talking about that crunch, but it's supposed to be water and a salad and stuff. He doesn't. He doesn't, and I wouldn't either. And if you would just be decent, nobody would be fucking with you. You're just a horrible person. Constantly repeating it. Let me tell you all this. Let me tell you all this. Let me say something. Wait till we talk about your education. You try to say binary didn't know what he's talking about. Your education isn't even on list of like ranked schools because nobody respects that shit. Just like nobody respects you. You fuck with people that you know you can take advantage of, just like you do in church. You talk to people in church like you talk to us on here. Oh my gosh, yes. All he does is stare. Ooh, look at him. Even said he was like, ooh, this Hispanic man said he liked my outfit. You weren't on mute. Nobody said they liked your outfit. It's actually like embarrassing. And I really hope he stops. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. And he was at that church talking about how, oh, I don't talk about my family and all this stuff. And I wouldn't go. He was over on TMO's panel talking about he don't talk about his family. He was literally at that church in that same clip talking about how his daddy didn't graduate ninth grade. His mama, and his mama didn't either. I think he said his mom went back, but his mom had been back, but his dad didn't. And if he wouldn't have talked to his daddy at a funeral, they would have never, ever had another conversation. I always wonder why nobody the fuck is around you. No one. And then when we talk about the fact that you don't get along with your family, you'll bring up one day like, I talked to my sister, and you won't say anything else, no context, anything. If you were in an interrogation room, like you are that motherfucker. If you ever watch body camera videos or true crime videos, and you look up entitled person like learns they're not above the law, that's what he is. He's literally that person's like, I'm not under arrest. What do you mean? No, I'm making a phone call. No, you gonna fucking listen, or you gonna fucking deal. Or we can go to the court and they can listen. Like, you not shaking anything. You are the last person. Got the police on speed by and is the police. And they probably sick of him. He one of the people they probably like, oh God, here come this motherfucker call again. Here come Arthur. And again, really quickly, you all. Really but let me say something. You are so whack. Yes. Oh my gosh. We will talk about diagnose. We will get our hip and shit out of the way tonight, baby, because you ain't wearing me. Mark doesn't bring anything to the relationship. He's like, okay, you can bring me like my favorite food. Like, and he's probably talking about you to everybody. Like, this nigga won't leave me alone. Like, he won't get the picture. You probably about to get them same Catherine got. You better call her uncles and law enforcement and them retired police officers and shit and get you some answers. Cause girl, you ain't gonna come in here scaring nobody. You ain't even got it like that. You don't got enough. Everything that you do is the top, even though you the bottom. You go to the worst of everything. You told another story in that church about how when you went to college, everybody was so jealous of you and they were so important. We're gonna talk about your diagnosis. So we're gonna talk about pre-dementia tonight. Them slick. I see what you're saying. Because we need to talk about this. And you told everybody to help Catherine. So we're gonna help you. You've given us the advice. You've let us know what you need. And that's what it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Protected class. Oh my gosh. Poor thing. Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, I done looked, his family do not fuck with him at all. Trust me, I got way more. You keep fucking with me, we gonna tell a story about a Mark. Keep fucking with me, because I ain't even, this is just what I'm talking about today off the top. I ain't even look at my notes. So when we get on tonight, we're going to talk about the rest. But I just want to let everybody know that those copyright strikes are a very fucking serious lawful order. And when you don't have the appropriate stuff, if I'm not like replaying your entire shit, trying to make money off it, because I'm not monetized, I haven't made a fucking dollar off of YouTube. You don't have it, baby. You just trying to scare me, and you're not scary. So I'm looking under the bed, bitch. And we go, yeah. Oh my God. Now he trying to say he got friends. That's what I'm saying. Why weren't they with you at the tire shit? Like, you are so full of shit. Like, at least pretend. Like, he be trying to throw his voice on all these fucking lives. Huh? What'd you say, boo? Oh, sorry, you all. Boo might be calling. Why isn't Boo calling when you need a tire? And if you need $250, how are you gonna pay $500,000 to $100,000 to go lose in court with me, nigga? Please send your best hitter. And you know who your best hitter is? Vivian ass. Nobody's scared of y'all. So anyway, y'all, I gotta go and handle this shit from work. I should be able to come back on like after like 8 or 9. I want to make sure everything is loaded. This ain't nothing. Like, I got some shit we gonna be able to read along, and I'm gonna start dropping shit. If anybody got any questions, let me know where I can prove it. You're lying, Submarine. You're lying, or Samoa. So like he told me, girl, please let me know what you want me to confirm about the flag it, and we can drop it on down, because all he do is flag. And he tried to say it was the AI, and it wasn't, because there's a difference in the verbiage. And I will pull up like the evidence. I have all the shots already of like the difference between, if he was smart, he would have looked that up. What is the difference between an automated email about a strike and a manual email? He didn't look that up. He didn't even look at what copyright infringement really entails. Look up some former cases. See, a bitch like me really do research, because I ain't go to fucking Strayer. and National American. It's fine, but not for a motherfucker acting like they say Harvard and Yale is the same as that shit. How is a place that has no competition the same as some place that is a single digit percentile acceptance rate? And mostly online. Like the nerve of you to talk about people, that's really what fucking bothers me. You want to use us to feed your delusions of grandeur. Look up delusions of grandeur. Will not take no for an answer, even if you're presented with the evidence. Will not take no for an answer. Will literally say blatantly, like he did on TMO's channel, how he doesn't do, I don't talk about people. I would never, he doesn't take him 3-4 minutes. And then he starts shifting his eyes and stuttering and getting all fucking confused. Your day has come. Everybody is your match. You're not anybody else's match. And I'm ready for you, baby. And tonight when I come on, I'm gonna drop the link because I know you be watching because you claimed you watch over 2 hours. And if you say that you didn't, that's just another thing that I'm happy to bring forward to the court about you being fraudulent and doing, a perjury charge, a fraudulent claim, which is absolutely like a felonious thing. So we're gonna pull up all the documents. You can come if you'd like. I won't play your stuff, but you're gonna wish I did. And on it, yeah, yes, full blown. She come on there like and be at the barbershop and don't take the rest of it off. She get the threading though. I think the threading would help. A full fucking liar. Y'all listen to that song Liar because I can't play this stuff, but I'm gonna figure everything out. I'm gonna make this amazing presentation type of show. I'm gonna find out how to be able to play certain things without it getting flagged and getting licensed. I pay for the licensing. I pay for whatever I need. I can pay like $40 for StreamYard. Like, yeah. And I might save a little bit of the money so I can send towards you for our case, baby, because I really want to see you. And I know you don't want to meet these people. You don't want to meet these people. You say after they don't want to meet you, and the last people that met you had the worst time. And every time you even talk about your cruise, you talk about they had this, they had a good time. You never said we did because you didn't do anything with them. And every time you talk about your successful trip, you say it was lucrative. We did not lose any money. Everything I've ever done is lucrative. The fact that in your mind you believe that success in an environment like this and people coming out to you is about you making money, and that's supposed to make us be like, dang, he didn't make money. You don't get it. You don't get it. You can't survive in the wild, baby. You can't survive. You fucking lie. I hear what the fuck you say, and it don't take no depth to fucking figure it out. So people, I hope stand up and let him stop pulling his fucking nature boy shit and carbonation in them rider lives. He definitely did. I'm never gonna lie to you. Catch me in a lie. Catch me in a lie. I'm waiting, baby. All right, y'all. I'm gonna play this on the way out. We'll be back later tonight. If anybody has some things that wait. Yeah, yes. Well, the thing is, what he doesn't realize is he tries to go so live so we're confused, but this whole thing, I'm about to shut this shit down too. Even like, I mean, and there's plenty of people that don't fuck with each other, but I'm gonna call it the hypocrisy because Jay Wilson is public enemy number one, and even his shit talking about Brian with this fucking compression shit and the blood pressure. I heard a live way before that where he said he was prescribed the same thing and refused to take the medicine, the same exact shit that he spent weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks going in on Brian and still does. You cannot fuck with nobody. I don't even think I'm nobody to fuck with. I think it's easy work. And I just want the people to turn around and come on back home. And I hope as much as Catherine's sitting over there lying about all this shit and stalking these people and going off on these people telling all their business, that she continue to tear his ass up. Because Jay Wilson is just number one. The only reason I had to say anything about Catherine is because she fucking tried to lie to my face in the comments of Nessa's. Try to run it back. He is so afraid, but he can't lose him. He can't lose him, but he's afraid of him. And everybody he don't fuck with, the moment everybody against him, he pulls somebody up and talk to them and can't stand them either. But the thing is, the reason I'm not getting offended yet, because I feel like some people said some shady shit in that motherfucking chat, but I'm gonna bite my tongue and hold my breath because I'm going to assume that they're doing it the same way like people are kind of doing that or he think he doing that for Catherine and stuff. Like, oh no, tell me I care, I care. You ain't give Tracy $1 when she needed you. You didn't give her $1 when you needed you. You saying you didn't read the emails, but all you do is talk about reading emails all day. Like, I'm trying to figure out when this job starts. And I mean, I already know what time it is. We're the job. We're the job, and maybe that church. Maybe delivering for Shipped or something like that. But like, you don't even dress the same every day. Like, to where you would be going to something like, yes, you might have like Fridays casual if you're like a substitute teacher and shit, but like, I'm gonna find all your shit. I'm gonna find if there's anything about you on Rate My Professor, where the students talk about you. I'm gonna find out any issues you have. I'm gonna find out what Mark doing these days. I'm gonna see if he ever got any pictures in your house. And I'm just gonna motherfucking talk about it. But baby, you got the right one. You got the right one. And you ain't gonna fucking be a bully to me when you're in the fucking locker. You can't help nobody when you the nurse that's out. So you put your face back on that motherfucking pottery wheel and be mad and melt. He absolutely is the opportunity. He don't give a fuck. He can't even keep it together at all. This is the same motherfucker that was supposed to take everybody to motherfucking Vegas, then didn't go after he complained about Sean going his trip, and then the same motherfucker that's trying to get everybody to jump on a fucking bus. And if you go back to like the old video I left and just like, you know, go to where Jay Wilson's like cussing me out and like read the chat, he didn't even have no reason. It's just, you can't disagree with him at all. That's why I kind of get why people in the chat, if we're not like dramatic and, oh my gosh, she's crazy, yes, then he won't listen to anything you have to say. And baby, his pet peeve, do not say binary. It is his kryptonite. He's obsessed. That's his work husband in his head. That is the Mr. Professor to him. And Catherine might have a bastard fetish. It's fine. But yeah, so he does. Oh my gosh. Amen. Well, that's all right. We're gonna talk about it more later, y'all. I gotta keep my job because I actually do work. I am not like Jay Wilson sitting in the car playing games. So we're going to go out with I don't know, just like a countdown because I can't play anything right now. I haven't time to put it all up. But we'll like say thank you on the way out. How do I do this, y'all? Oh my God. Maybe I'll do the thank you one. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'll see y'all in whatever time y'all put in the chat that y'all be free. And if y'all want to be free, it's fine with me either way, baby. Play some music, y'all. Y'all got so much to teach me. Y'all teach me. Okay, but I'm gonna still play the banners as it goes down. Thank y'all. Have a good night. I guess I just like push the motherfucking button. Thank y'all. I guess that was it. We gonna add some flair to this place. Y'all enjoy. Go get your mentorship from Jay Wilson. Y'all tell him I was here. Tell him I'll be back later. Tell him come by. Tell him hit the link. All right, love y'all. Bye.